Nod or shake reviews. Willie nod or Willie shake. Yeah! Howdy ho, Johnny here. Welcome to another thing of Nod or Shake reviews. Nod if it's good, shake if it's not so good. Either way, you check it out because you might find your new favorite movie. Alrighty, on to the review. So I'm just gonna give a little context for this movie. There's a movie on HBOMAX called Yule Log. It's presented by Adult Swim. It's an hour and a half, and I saw it on HBOMAX, and I was like, okay, it's weird that a streaming service has the Yule Log thing. I don't know why. I don't know if they pay money for that, but that's what I thought. And then I saw, like, people reviewing it, and I was like, well, what is there to review? I don't want to say anything about this movie. I'm just going to give the review and then just kind of give my thoughts on it, because we'll get into it. Yule Log. I'm going to give it a very reluctant nod. I overall enjoyed it. There were some things I was like, okay, they need to move this along a little bit. The acting was terrible. It was kind of like one of those joke videos that like College Humor or Crack.com puts out. It's a crazy movie. Again, I don't want to say anything, but so Barbarian came out, and that was a movie that was like, I don't know what, I can't predict what's going to happen. There's no way in the hour and a half of this movie that you can predict anything. I promise you that. Maybe like one or two things, but there's so much. These people wrote this movie and just said, screw movie making rules. We're just going to do whatever the hell we want. And they did. If you could just shut your brain off, and I mean shut it off, I don't mean like crazy explosions and breaking physics. I mean shit that you will not be prepared for happens in this goddamn movie. If you can somehow get yourself in that place, you might like it. It can be a tough pill to swallow, I will say, but overall, I found it enjoyable. This was a streaming movie, so I could show my reaction during one of the scenes, and here it is. Yule Log. Don't look up anything. I would just say watch it and judge for yourself. You can thank me later for letting you know about this movie, or I apologize for letting you know about this movie. Or if you found it somewhere else. I'm not saying I'm the guy that tells everybody about movies. But yeah, Yule Log. It's also AKA The Fireplace, I think. I think, again, Yule Log, I think, is such a weird thing that you never suspect to play, and then when you play it, you're like, what the shit is this? But yeah, unfortunately, this might be our last Christmas video of the year. I usually do something crazy fancy for Christmas, but unfortunately, I was not able to this year. I might be able to do a review sometime this weekend. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, or The Wish, one of those. I don't know. We'll see how the scheduling is and how everything else works. But if I don't see you then, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all the Happy Hanukkah, and all that good stuff. Alrighty, thanks for cringing. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Keep an eye out for our review of the top 10 movie review. This movie broke my brain. Alright, thanks for cringing. Bye.